You are going to get another piece of paper where you're going to draw a figure nice and big to fill your paper. Again, you're going to use just simple lines and shapes for this first part to sketch out your idea. Once you are done, you can begin to go back and make your lines and shapes a little bit better. Once you have your figure drawn a little bit more realistically, you can start to begin to think about what you might want to add for your superhero. If I was making myself into a superhero, I would be like an art superhero. And art is my superpower. So I might think about my outfit and what I want to have. I know for sure the first thing is I want to have a great cape. And I want my cape to be behind me, so it'll be kind of attached up here to my shoulders, but I want it to come out like it's really blowing in the wind. The wavy line, nice and long. Now, you might want your cape to look a little bit different. You decide how you want yours, or if you even want a cape. I would also have, I think I'm going to do long sleeves on me. So I'll make the line. And I am going to have some boots. So I want my boots to be nice and big. And I think I'm going to make my boots tall. I want you to go ahead and add some of those great details to your outfit that you would want to have if you were a superhero. Once you are finished with your superhero action figure, you are going to create a background for it that is going to be in the style of pop art. So pop art stands for the word popular. And pop art or popular art is a style that uses things like comic books or commercials, things that you see in almost everyday life. So we're going to do the background in the style of a comic book superhero. And we're going to think about the words that are called onomatopoeias. And onomatopoeia words are words that when you say them, they sound like the sound that the word would make. For example, if I say bang, that sound is exactly how you would spell the word bang. So I've got some stickers for you to help give you some ideas that I'll be showing you. What you're going to do is you're going to get a large white piece of paper. On that paper, you're going to think about your word. Remember, we want to keep it to one word, and we want it to be a simple word. We will do some brainstorming together. Once you come up with your word, you can then take your pencil or your eraser to draw and plan out your letters. I like to draw very lightly, and then that way, once I have it figured out, then I can go back and I can make my letters darker or make them fancy by doing block or bubble letters. Once I've got it drawn dark enough or drawn the way that I want it, I'm going to go back and I'm going to start to make the word fancy. Then I want to think about the background. These pictures are going to be simple. So simple lines and simple shapes. Let me show you what I've come up with for mine. So I took the word wow, I made it nice and big. I added just a couple of shapes to the background, and I added the zigzag line that goes around the whole design. Then I went back and I traced with a black marker, and I added a few details to my words to make my words stand out from the background. Here is a different way that I have started. And you'll notice how I've made these words or letters here stand out from the background as well. This one isn't finished yet. I still need to do a little bit of work on it. You will be getting from me a large black marker to use. You can also use your crayons or colored pencils. When you get ready to color, you're going to choose 2 or 3 colors for your color scheme or color family. I've chosen the primary colors. You might choose something different, but either way, you're going to choose either 2 or 3 colors. Again, the trick to this background is to keep it nice and simple. I'll be back to show you what to do when you get finished with both of these pieces. The last part of the project is to cut out your action figure, and you're going to cut out the word with your design that you did. You're going to choose between a blue, yellow, or red piece of paper. You're going to arrange both pieces on your artwork. And once you figure out where your pieces are going to go, you are going to glue down your word. And I'm just going to use a few dots of glue right on the edge. And a few in the middle. Now, my word is off-centered a little bit. And then for my superhero, I want her to be popping off of this page a little bit on the corner here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use some pieces of cardboard. And I just cut these. This is really simple to cut. And I'm going to decide, I'm going to stack these first and then just try it underneath here and see if that's as high as I want it. If I want it to be a little bit higher, I can actually cut these smaller. Some of you might need to cut your pieces smaller anyway because a bigger size may not fit back here without seeing it. Either way, you're going to give it a try before you glue. I'm going to move my things out of the way here a little bit so that I don't get glue all over. And I am going to put a strip of glue, and the first thing I want to do is glue all my cardboard pieces together. And then once I've got my cardboard pieces glued together, then I can glue it to my superhero and finally to my picture. All right, so let me get her where I want her. And I'm gonna go ahead, I think first I'm gonna glue this to the back. And let's count to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and now for some glue to glue it to the actual picture. This time I'm going to put a little bit more glue on. And I'm going to hold this on the corners just because I know it's not completely dry yet. And I will find my place for her. Position her the way I want and hold it down again for 20 seconds this time. There we go. I hope you have fun making your superhero art project. I can't wait to see them when you're finished.